We got another question from the audience?
Go ahead.
Was it who's been your favorite other voice actor to work with besides yourself? Was Zamansu written? To argue with, arch rival.
My favorite voice actor to argue with?
No, how Zetsu always argues with themselves, the white and black Zetsu. They just have a rivalry. They're constantly bickering.
How was it? So in the sense, were you taking care of white Zetsu and black Zetsu? Were you doing voices for white Zetsu and black Zetsu? Because they both speak in the series. They both talk. White Zetsu at one point talks towards the Great Ninja War. Black Zetsu always talks.
Okay, so the question is, have I done more than Xemnas?
No, who's been your other, who do you think is your other voice actor that you always paired up with and you guys just constantly randomly end up together?
So I'm guessing in the sense, who have you worked with that you do a scene together? And how is the activity in the room if you're together, or are you doing it separate?
We never work together. There's not a voice actor that I get to stand across or sit across from and work together in a session.
So with Zetsu, you're just arguing with yourself?
We're always alone. Remember what I said, it's you and a microphone. So I don't get to, for instance, people ask me with Cowboy Bebop, what was it like working with Steve Bloom? Well, I wouldn't work with Steve Bloom anyway, because my character was on the TV and they were watching me, so I didn't have any scenes with him. But we walk in alone and we work that. Sometimes you are the first one to record, so you are acting with silence. You're speaking your lines as though you're holding a dialogue with someone. But you are acting by yourself as though you're talking to someone else. Leaving us. I like the back of the doors.
And then that goes to show how intense it is to be a voice actor. And reason why actor is on there, because you have to get, I'm sure, in the physical ability to bust out a cry, to bust out a belch, a scream, if you're full of anger, if you really are hating somebody.
They have to believe it. We have to do it in such a way that they believe it, even though there's nobody standing there. Now, there are rare exceptions. When I did an expansion of Medal of Honor, which was called Spearhead, this was so weird. We got to have 5 other actors in the room with me, and we were saying these lines. And there's another one I did where I played, I think the character was Dr. Reichwein, and the game, the name escapes me because I played 2 German doctors in 2 different things, so it runs across. But it was a video game.
Wolfenstein?
What's that?
Wolfenstein?
No, it wasn't Wolfenstein, sorry. Wolfenstein would have been nice. Dang. I'll think of it probably at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. But I'll wake up and go, that guy!
Now I'm not going to see that guy!
But they actually had 4 or 5 of us in the room, and this time it wasn't just yelling the lines to each other. We were actually interacting in a scene. And it was fantastic. I'm looking right at the guy, and we're saying the stuff back and forth. And then the next time you run it, you do it a different way. You do a different performance. And this is all available because you're working with other people. When I'm doing it, and it's my interpretation, and they're recording it, that's what they're going to play to somebody else, or somebody else records, that's what I'm going to hear, and I'm going to work off of that. But sadly, no, I don't get to sit across somebody or stand with someone in the booth and work with them, because that's where the magic really happens. It's magical what we do because we're working alone, but if I listen to an actor deliver a line a certain way, it might make me do it differently than I normally would.
Makes you resonate.
That moved me, Yes, myself.